Hello. Today I'm coming to you after taking just a small break in our campaign cycle. As you know, we're in the primary election cycle right now. We have folks across the state out there walking door to door, talking with people about what their plans are for the coming year here in Topeka. It's going to be a very, very interesting election cycle. We have actually 28 GOP primary elections going on across the state. So 28 districts are involved in a primary. And then we have about 60 districts, Republican districts, that are involved in a general election campaign this year. So people are working hard out there where it's hot, rolling up their sleeves and literally walking door to door and talking to people. It's going to be an election cycle that, like we haven't seen for a while. Number one, all 125 members of the House are up for election. All 40 members of the Senate are up for election. So 165 of us are out there working in our districts, going door to door and sending out mailers and making calls and doing all the things that we do. This election cycle is very important, and most people don't realize why it's so important. As you know, 2 years ago, we had a governor elected from the Democrat Party, not from the Republican Party. Having a Democrat in the governor's mansion means that the Democrat governor has veto authority over any legislation that we put out. Number one, we didn't have that many vetoes from a Republican governor, but when we did, usually we could talk through those disagreements and come up with some other solution and get things done. Not so easy with a Democrat governor. In fact, for us to override a veto, it takes 84 members in the House and 27 members in the Senate. And we have 84 House members right now, but we don't always agree on what needs to be done. Just like this year with the Value Them Both amendment, as you remember, we had an amendment to the Constitution to limit what the Supreme Court decision came out, basically allowing abortion in our Constitution. That was a very contentious time, and 4 of our members decided not to vote with us, so we could not pass the Value Them Both amendment. That was a big shock to us. We really thought we would get that done, and to not be able to do that was devastating to us. So this year, we're on a mission during our election campaign to increase our ranks. We have actually, in South Central Kansas, for instance, there are 0 Democrat-held seats that do not have a Republican in them. We've got Republicans in every single one of those districts running for the general election. So this year is going to be important because if we can increase our ranks on the Republican side, for instance, if we were able to go from 84 to 88 or 90, that ensures us to have a little margin when we do have a veto that we need to override, that we can get the votes to make that happen. A lot of people said as the session went on, just go back and override our veto. I wish it was that easy. I truly wish it was that easy, because if it was, we would have done it. But not being able to have enough to override the governor made it very difficult on us. So this year, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to come out and help conservative Republicans get elected. And they're going to need that help. They're going to need that help in the form of campaign contributions and volunteers to walk with them, volunteers to make calls, to do the mailings, all the things that we need to do to get reelected and to elect Republicans. We need your help. So find those people in your districts that need your help. It's not going to be hard to. Just go out there and find out who your rep is or who is running on the Republican side in your district and volunteer. We need your help. I'm asking for your help. So as we go through this year, hopefully we will be very, very successful, and we'll come back next year with a whole new legislature filled with Republicans to where we can do your work and do it effectively. Thank you, and stay tuned because we'll have more videos as the campaign season progresses. Be safe and get out there and help our Republicans win. Thank you.